Hello Cancer, welcome to Eternal Flame. This is Aisha Sue. Let's see what is coming through this general love reading for you today and how it will help. As this is a collective message, please keep in mind that we don't tune into your person's energy and your personal love connections energy through these readings. But these are here mostly to help you have insight on how to move forward in your own life when it comes to your love matters, and act as guidance or inspiration to always choose yourself, because that is the only way you attract the highest form of love into your life anyways. And if you would want to get a person reading done to uncover your personal truth, because that is the only way we actually tune into your person's energy through a reading, please check out my Buy Me a Coffee shop from the links in the description bar and the pinned comment to order a person reading to get done by me, and I will get back to you within 24 hours or 2 weeks depending on the reading that you bought. I only do video recorded readings just like this, but you watch it without any ads. You watch it privately. It never goes public for everyone else to see. You watch it in your own privacy. And for that to happen, put an order for a reading through the links in the video description bar and the pinned comment. But let's see what is the collective message in the meantime, and what is it that the Cancerians have to hear right now. Right off the bat, we have Taurus energy. And I have other cards here too. Let me see the overall message. This might be again another twin flame reading. These are coming back to back. It's always the twin flame journey that the collective readings are touching on recently. No, okay. Okay, this is clearly a message from your divine masculine. I see that with 10 of Wands and 6 of Wands added to each other, 16, the number of this channel. That's also interesting. And the Empress. This person has finally paid the price, has finally gone through and overcome a lot of challenges, and closed up a very overwhelming cycle. And now that this cycle is over, this is beautiful. When I take this card out of here, the way that the man in this looks at the Empress, you look ahead as the Empress, as a divine feminine, but this man, yours can be a woman too, this reading, just get the message, okay? Don't be hung up on the genders of these people. This man is looking at this lady, and this lady isn't looking at anyone but ahead. And this person, your twin, is on the way to win you over, to redeem themselves, and to have a new place in your life. As they see you glowing as the divine feminine, you embody the highest form of energy. You are the feminine reflection of God on earth. There isn't anything higher than that. And we also have the masculine reflection, which they are in this case. And this desire to come and redeem themselves and win you over with 7 of Pentacles is putting this person in an impatient energy. They just can't wait to do this. But also with 8 of Pentacles, they want to do this in the most perfect way. They don't want to have this process have any type of fault into it, and they don't want to come with a half-assed offer or come in conditions that won't match where you are right now. But the one thing in between all of this is with 4 of Pentacles, this person isn't letting you go, as they have never done so throughout this whole journey. And this holding on to your energy and holding on to the dreams of being with you one day was the reason that they have wrapped up a very overwhelming cycle anyway. So this is clearly a message from your divine masculine, wanting to tell you that they are on their way back to you as they see you glow intensely, and your light shines their path, brightens their path, shines on their path, and it magnetizes them to you. So let's see, besides all of this very intense and high regard kind of feelings, what does this person feel about you right now? What does this person feel about my lovely Cancerians who are actually in this energy, not in the yearning or codependent or the leechy or the hating kind of energy? This is definitely not your energy that I am tapping into. With Knight of Pentacles in reverse and Five of Swords, I see that in the past this person didn't put in any type of action and work into this connection because they were operating from their ego. They just cared about one-upping you and always winning any argument and fight that they would find themselves in with you. But with Eight of Swords in reverse, they have finally become free at one point. Things broke for them and they stopped giving power to their thoughts and their mind, and they chose their heart instead, and this set them free. And now with 10 of Swords in reverse and Ace of Swords, this person wants to reach out to you, wants to communicate and talk with you and tell you that they are recovering from their nasty behavior patterns that they showcased in the past. So let's see what will happen next in this connection. Someone is shouting outside, I guess. Talking in a way like they are constantly shouting. I thought for a second like announcements are passing by the street, you know, with the cars and whatever the fuck, you got the message. But no, someone was shouting, they stopped, thank God. Okay, what will happen next in this connection? Ooh, I love this. Yeah. Okay, it looks like in the karmic phase of the twin flame journey, where the masculine embodies this very triggering energy, very low vibrational, their nasty and dark shadow side, let's just say. With seduction, girl with a snake, and addiction, they were actually challenged by Jezebel energy, like seducing, teasing, third party energy, and being pulled to give into their lust. And they were enabled to still stay in their addictions, emotional or physical, maybe using things to desensitize themselves. This person has hit rock bottom with the karmic challenges that were sent their way, and that was the reason, they will confess these to you, that was the reason that they had to hide their true feelings from you. And also when you said something to come face to face with them, they also gaslit you at the time, and they always denied what you said, which they know were actually true. But at the time, in that karmic energy, it was impossible for them to be their authentic self and operate from their truth. And now instead, with grounding and love, they will take action, and they will be the one to ground this love, this unconditional love bond that will turn into a relationship here. I mean, you two will have a relating experience, let's just say, and it will be grounded this time. So let's see, what would this person say to you if they could talk right now? Yeah, this is a twin flame reading, clearly. Even the message cards, one of the cards that I always associate, because the number 11 is also associated with twin flames, and just as I showed this to you, the timing on the camera said 909. This love scares me. The twin flame love always scares the hell out of the masculine twin, and it triggers them to run away from you. And I am terrified that after everything that has taken place, you might not give me another chance, and that you don't see me as someone that might be more than a friend, and maybe you don't even see me as a friend either to begin with, let's just say. If I ask you to leave, if I ask you to stay, would you leave? As I said, this love scares me and seek professional advice. Either side might actually need this. If need be, maybe getting therapy to recover from anything that was difficult to bear, that was brought up to the surface in the journey, can get help from a professional in the medical field even, maybe. I mean, I don't believe in that. Some can get it, and sometimes we can get help from professionals in that arena. But especially if you truly are an ascended master, which twin flames mostly are, we heal even by ourselves. We set out the intention, we ask God, how can I heal this about me? How can I work on this? How can I release this? What can I do to feel better? Even the answers to those questions come to us. Not feeding anyone's delusions, but that definitely happens on the journey. And it's so interesting. Recently, I reached out to the only psychiatrist I saw. I had a doctor who would also conduct therapy sessions. So it's like a doctor that also works as a psychologist, as a therapist. And I saw him 5 years ago, the last time I saw him. And I reached out and I wanted to get a pricing for his sessions right now. And they said, they gave me an incredible price. And I have never heard of a price like that. And it was, I guess it was around $350 for a session. It's too much in where I live. It's ridiculous. It doesn't make any sense to charge that high. And I was like, okay, that is too much money. I didn't expect to for this to be priced like that for something that I might need to pay for a few times. So, okay, I am now again left on my own healing powers, I guess. That happens a lot in the twin flame journey. All this to say that maybe if you also have some things that you would love to heal. I recently had some intrusive thoughts. Then I also learned on my own natal chart, if you have important 8th house placements, monitoring spirits can mess up with our energy a lot. Sometimes they call me to, sadly, this is intense what I'm sharing. Please don't watch this part if you are triggered. Sometimes intrusive thoughts call me to end myself, which I don't have any will or desire to do so, because I am someone who always has plans, who always has goals to achieve. That was very intense and difficult. That happened in Brazil one night when I was alone there. It's like something tells me repeatedly to jump off of a very high floor or do this and that. That is very intense, and I thought I could work with a doctor to know what I should do when that urge comes. But I'm like, bitch, it looks like I can't do that for a while because that is too much money, and I don't want to find someone cheaper just because they are cheaper. I want, because that's a tried and tested and approved doctor for me in the past. That doctor helped me a lot, but that was a ridiculous price. For some reason, it looks like this was also meant to find you as a side message in this reading. But the numbered message cards give us the number 31. 31 some way somehow might be important. 13, 31 on the timer, as I said that too. Thank you for listening to that blabbery too, Cancer, but this is your reading for today. 31 also comes down to 4. That also talks about alignment. We all seek alignment. This whole journey is us trying to find alignment within ourselves first, and then the rest, the 3D, will follow. This is your collective message for today. Keep in mind, this still doesn't replace a person reading. If you'd want to get a person reading done by me, please check out my Buy Me a Coffee shop from the links in the description bar and the pinned comment to order your own reading. And I will get back to you within 24 hours or 2 weeks, depending on the reading that you bought. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, hype, and share so that we have other Cancerians joining us here on Eternal Flame. I will see you in another video.